Shalom to all. I hope you're all good. So, here's another one. I was thinking recently about the drama, I should say, that is in township homes. Poverty is doing a number on us. So, we're having a whole lot of high school kids. Let me just say, possibly in Tembisa. How many high schools are there? Yearly, you're probably getting possibly 20 to 25,000 grade 12 people graduating from matric, right? Kids or these young adults, again, they're having a vision for their life. A vision. I want to make money. I want to be a doctor. I'm going to be an engineer. I'm going to be a chef. All these dreams, right? Not knowing that their dreams are going to be crushed badly. I'm not saying some are not going to get employed. But here's the story. We need to focus on the bad side. And the bad side is becoming much more badder, right? Employment stats are not looking good by the day. So what happens? You graduate high school. Some are not that clever in accordance with like South African education, right? Not good at physics, not good at maths, good at other things, but not those two. So, hey, man, I can't go to varsity and get my mechanical engineering or health science degree. What do I decide to do, right? No money at the household, parents poor. You go to TVET, right? You do a little course. I mean, at places, right, in Europe, in America, these little things, these little courses are good enough to get you a job. I mean, it's a skill. They're good enough to get you a job. But not here. Not here. Not here in South Africa, right? You do all of that in hope of getting a job, and suddenly you're not getting a job. Come back home, you tell your mother, I got a certificate. Father, I got a certificate. I graduated from varsity. I graduated from TVET. Yeah, everyone is happy. At least you have something. Then the job hunting begins. 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year. Now, all that joy your parents had for you is starting to fade away. You're consuming a whole lot of food. The stress is elevating. Parents, black parents, they want cars from us. They want houses from us. We need to become their pride and joy when they're around certain people, family members. They want to be proud of their kids and say their kids did great things to obtain possessions in this world, right? All of a sudden, you're not living up to those expectations. You were told, you were given a time frame in a space of 3, 6 months, 1 year. We're not going to be giving you money anymore. We're not going to be feeding you anymore. Go and get a job. You get out there, you walk distances in Randburg, in Sandton, in Gemtenberg, in Joburg. You walk everywhere. These things, by the way, yeah, it's hard work. But at the same time, it's embarrassing But you have to do it, right? You walk. Nothing. Nothing. You knock on every door. Nothing. You go into malls. Nothing. You change up CVs. Nothing. The little money you get, I don't know where from. You're trying to do a course. Still, nothing. What happens? Go back home. You explain the situation. Parents still go like, dude, young woman, young man, we're not going to support you. What do you do? What are the few options that I can do now? Now we're having a whole lot of people entering into circles that they should not. Now they become like drug connections. Now these beautiful African women are going out there selling themselves. Do we blame the parent or do we blame ourselves? I say, as a little bit controversial as it may be, parents, if they're in a state of having a little, then selling their children's life to the South African system that is eating us up slowly, that is depressing us, that is making us think of becoming a stats in one of the suicide cases. We need to help each other out. I don't know how, but we should understand one thing. That money is a thing of the world. If parents have a little and they have determined children, let us help each other out. Let's see what we can do. My suggestion is this, right? Do not put your eggs as youth in one basket. Learn to expand and learn to have a whole lot of skills. Learn things, man. Learn how to make clothes. Learn how to make beds. Learn carpentry. Learn a forklift, a bulldozer. Learn something. But my advice is this, right? Before the youth kills themselves, before the youth falls into drugs, parents need to change their mind state. Money is a thing that's going to go away with the world. But man, the spirit, it lives forever. So please, parents, support your kids, right? There are people who come from poor backgrounds, and I'm mainly talking about people from the township. And as a dude, as women in the township, you cannot be looking to go to a college. Coming from a middle class poor family, you can't be looking to go to a college that's gonna cost you 80,000 rand, 60,000 rand a year, right? You need to learn skills. You need to probably stop pursuing your dreams of becoming a rapper, a singer, a producer, right? I consider that as youthful jealousy. You know, we all want to be famous and stuff, but we all cannot be that. We should be aiming towards a specific direction, aiming to enrich our lives with value of working hard and having an end. What is the end? I don't know. Maybe your end is having children, right? Your end is maybe getting married to a wife, but have a sustainable life and forget about the alcohol. The moment you get a job from that scar skill, man, increase a little more with the money that you're getting, right? And learn something else. Push harder so that you're multi-skilled. Most importantly, Let us push to make businesses, because we cannot all be out there in the suburbs trying to get jobs from the minority. And that's where the problem is. We all in traffic jams, right? Going to the burbs, going to the burbs, getting jobs there, right? So we need to work harder, work on skill, work on making jobs for our people, right? And stop chasing huge salaries, right? We don't need 200,000 rand salaries. Let's give to our people. Let's share. Shalom.